What's up, motherfuckers? We just got out of a screening of Lion, the award season movie that's been getting nominated for a ton of shit this year, starring... Yeah. Nominated for a lot of Critics' Choice today at the Golden Globes, nominated for Best Picture Drama, and Best Supporting Actor for Dev Patel, and Best Supporting Actress for, Nicole Kidman. This movie is about this young boy from India who is separated from his brother and mother. He eventually gets adopted by Nicole Kidman,
and after a while he starts getting these visions, these images, these memories of his hometown, and becomes obsessed with finding his way back home and finding his family. It's American Tail with curry. This is based on a true story. At the very end of the movie, they show you the real guy that all this happens to, and I had the same reaction that I did when you went and saw Loving, which is, I would be totally fine if I saw this as a documentary, because as a movie, the stuff that it touches on makes this guy the biggest asshole.
But if you had a documentary, you wouldn't get the Dev Patel Jesus hair.
That's true. There was a point where Dev Patel's hair is as long and luxurious as possible, and I started singing like, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, please tell me all that you sacrificed.
Spoiler alert, if you don't want to know anything else about this movie, which it's a true story, so, you know, whatever. But if you don't want to know anything else, just scroll to the time code right here. You get our non-spoiler thoughts on the movie and our scores out of 6 stars.
The main guy is such a dipshit and an asshole. His change was so abrupt from him being comfortable with staying in his normal life and him immediately wanting to go and find everything about his family. Well, and he does some shitty things to the people that he loves.
True. That's true. At the same time, you can see, like, this is a familial bond, and it's like one of those questions that's been sort of bothering him his entire life, and now he's, as an adult, he's finally realizing this is something he wants to...
But you can look for your family without being a douchebag.
He is a douchebag.
Without making fun of your also adopted, autistic as fuck brother.
I mean, but that, I would do that.
He's a dick to his mom. He's a dick to his girlfriend, played by Rooney Mara. The kid is named Saroo, and he's played by Sonny Pawar, this tiny little kid.
Yeah, he's like 5 years old. He's like Jacob Tremblay.
He's a lot younger than that to me.
I thought he was really good in the movie.
Oh, he was excellent.
Yes, I mean, I was
easily the best part of the film.
Very natural child performance. And they needed a child who could literally carry the movie for the first hour.
What do you mean literally carry the movie?
I mean, but like, cause like in Room...
Like he's carrying the cellulose?
Because I've seen people compare it to Room, and like Jacob Tremblay's great in that movie, but he has Brie Larson to play off of. Whereas this kid, literally, he's the main character in every scene. He's playing off of different actors, so there's a lot of scene when it's just him. I thought he was really good. I
liked that child actor, and it made me look at Moonlight in a different way, because with this kid, even though he doesn't have a lot of dialogue through all of these scenes, he has a personality. The kid's cocky, he's charming.
Yeah, he's funny.
He is funny.
Yeah.
He thinks he can do more than he actually can. He's got this great scene with his older brother where he's like, I want to go work with you doing labor stuff, and then the brother's like, no, you can't, you're too little. And he goes, well, I can lift anything. So he starts lifting giant rocks, and he starts lifting his bike, and the look on his face is just like, yeah, motherfucker. From a little kid, that confidence is really cute and sweet.
Yeah.
So he's pestering his older brother, Gudu, and you will know Gudu's name because in subtitles and no subtitles, there's this kid like, Gudu!
It's so racist when you say it.
How is it racist when I say it? It's the kid's fucking name! They ride the train to where they're supposed to go look for work, and then Saroo falls asleep, and he won't get up, and so his older brother's like, what the fuck, dude, you can't work if you're asleep, get up. And the kid's like, leave me alone, I'm tired. And so his older brother says, okay, fuck it. You sleep here, stay on the bench. I will go look for work. I will go look, and once I find work, I'll come back and get you. He leaves, and then in one of this movie's million fade to blacks and suddenly cut, That was one thing I hated about this, but that's just aesthetic reasons. Gudu's gone. And Saroo's like, what the fuck? Even though he doesn't say that.
I wish he did.
I really wish there would have been a subtitle going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
He gets on this train, looking all around for his brother. He falls asleep on the train, and when he wakes up, he's like on his way to Calcutta, which is 1,600 kilometers. I don't know how much that is in American, but
it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's first fucking off. How shitty of an older brother are you to just fucking leave your little brother sleeping on a goddamn train bench?
Here's the thing, he probably was only going to be gone for a little bit, but then he gets hit by a train, which you don't find out until the end.
Still, why the fuck would you leave your little 5-year-old brother alone in a random city he has never been in? This is the shittiest older brother ever.
It's a true story, man.
Fuck his older brother then.
He's dead.
I guess karma got him because he got hit by a fucking train. This is coming from a man, by the way, who did save his little brother from a train.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Because as soon as I saw my little brother even walking away from me on his own towards the train tracks, I immediately did what any older brother would do: jump up, grab him by the fucking neck, and bring him back before a train fucking killed him. You can chalk it up to the fact that maybe he's like 9 or 10, but there are just some things you don't fuck up that hard.
Okay.
I have no fucking sympathy for why this kid gets lost.
Eventually he gets into this sort of adoption center or something.
He sees this guy in a cafe, and the guy in the cafe brings him to the police station, and I assume that from the police station he's just put into the foster system.
Yeah, because they try to find his parents. But since he got so fucking lost, it's not like, this is a poor country. It's not like they can have like a nationwide newspaper.
It's not that it's a poor country. India's fucking massive.
Yeah. Well, it's as big as the United States. It's
I think it's bigger.
I don't think it is.
I think it's bigger, and not only that, there are mountains around.
It's more populated. I don't know shit about geography.
I don't know shit about anything outside the red, white, and blue.
America.
Anytime an adult asks him where he's from, he goes Ganeshtale, and that's the word for his hometown. Now, I want y'all to remember that, because when we talk about this later, I'm gonna fly off the fucking handle.
He gets put into this adoption center, and he gets adopted by Nicole Kidman and her husband.
Wearing the ugliest hairdos I've ever seen in my life.
It's the 80s. I thought she was very good in this movie.
So did I.
I know she's getting a lot of Best Supporting Actor Best Supporting Actress nominations. She got nominated at the Critics' Choice. She got nominated at the Golden Globes. I don't know if I would say this is like one of the best performances of the year, but she's good in this movie. And I think she was definitely my favorite performance from like the second half of the movie.
There's a lot of quiet intensity in Kidman's performance that I gravitated to a lot.
Yeah, and there's a scene later on in the movie when she's talking to Dev Patel, and the dialogue like isn't great, but she kind of makes it work because she's such a great actress. This movie's cheesy, it's sentimental, it's kind of like a Lifetime movie. I enjoyed it though. The things that bothered you really bothered you, and I don't think they bothered me.
The things that bothered me are that Dev Patel, whenever he does grow up, he's a dick. He's a royal fucking dick. One can only rely on the, oh boo-hoo, I'm lost and I haven't seen my family thing for so long. I don't understand why he has to completely shut off his family in order to go look for it.
Well, you saw that he was worried about telling his Nicole Kidman because he didn't want her to think that that she was going to be underappreciated, or he didn't want it to look like he was trying to replace her. How it was the fact that it wasn't even that he wanted to, live with his old mother and brother. He just want them to let them know that he was alive.
And whenever he tells Nicole Kidman this, Nicole Kidman gives him the exact face that I give, which is, you fucking dipshit. Do you not have enough emotional intelligence to understand that I get this shit? He's a fucking idiot for the sake of the script, to cause some unnecessary conflict, and for him to be at the dinner table with his girlfriend. His girlfriend is trying to help.
Yes, his girlfriend is played by Rooney Mara, who is the hottest woman on the planet, and she was like, She's so hot in this movie that like, yeah, like I didn't even care that the fact that her character is like completely unnecessary and doesn't really do anything.
Oh, it isn't.
Don't necessarily agree with you on Dev Patel being a dick to Nicole Kidman, but I think he's a dick to Rooney Mara for no reason. There's never a scene like where he's like, I'm a dipshit, when he tells it. Like he kind of makes up with Nicole Kidman, but Rooney Mara just kind of forgives him. I wish there was like a
That's
scene.
true.
I wish there was this, like, there's that scene on the beach. I was waiting for him to apologize to her, and he doesn't, which is like, fuck you, man.
Because all she's trying to do is help him find his family. Once Dev Patel learns of the magic of Google Earth, he starts obsessively looking for his family. He's living with Rooney Mara, and she wakes up every day and finding him passed out on the couch after a long night of searching on Google.
What if Larry Page is in this movie? He's like, through Google, we can all come together. And it's like this giant Google ad. Larry Page is like reading that thing from the end, like, thousands of Indian children are lost every day. Through the magic of Google, we can help them all. And then you get Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson from the internship. They're like, Owen Wilson's like, yeah, man, we can help them all. Wow. Dev Patel, what a funny character.
What the fuck? Speaking of Google, we come to the part of the movie that I fucking hate. It is Dev Patel's last time. He realizes that there's so much pain in his family right now. His brother's going through issues. His mom is going through hell. He's been a dick to everybody. And he's giving up the search, but not before checking one last time. And while he checks, he notices something that sparks an image in his brain. And he follows the Google map. And on there, he finds this point. Ganesh to lie. It's right there. Now here's my thing. He finds out about Google Earth in 2008. He doesn't figure this out until 2011. How the fuck do you not go on Google, type in Ganesh to lie, and Google will tell you, did you mean? What the fuck? Has this motherfucker never heard of a fucking search engine? God damn it!
It's a culture shock, man. This is just...
He's a fucking How the fuck can he, living in Australia since 1987, not know who the fucking internet is?
This is like the early days of the internet.
Fuck you! Google has been around since 2003 and 4! How hard is it to type Ganesh Tale and look for something? Jesus fucking Christ, this kid's a moron!
This is a true story.
It's based on a true story. I swear to you, that cannot be how it was found. I just wanted a scene of him typing it in and not being able to find anything. Because that's all I'm thinking. Because he's just making random points. It doesn't matter. Google autocorrects the fucking shit for you.
Well, here's the thing, when he
He's spending so much fucking time looking at the speed of passenger trains and how long was I on the bus and extending this goddamn radius when he could have just typed the fucking thing into Google. Why isn't Owen Wilson from the internship here to teach him how to work at fucking Google? He's an asshole to all these people, and he could have found where he lived so much faster had he done this one simple thing. And what sucks is at the very end, of course he finds his fucking family, whoop-de-fucking-do. Gadoo got hit by a goddamn train like a fucking idiot. How do you get hit by a train? I mean, it's a fucking train!
I don't know, man.
It's loud as shit!
Maybe, I don't know. Look, man. There's a lot of rage coming from you.
Cause there's so much random shit that happens, and it doesn't need to happen. This does not need to be a 2-hour movie. Because I can fix your movie in 3 seconds. If you scroll to the time code, welcome back. We've been talking about Lion, a movie that frustrates me to no end, that feels as manipulative as a Lifetime movie with the intelligence of a Lifetime movie. I like most of the performances. I think Rooney Mara, had they given her a stronger character, would have done really great work here. I mean, she does okay work.
So hot.
Nicole Kidman does a lot with a little. Holy
yeah, she's
shit.
really good. I like the dude who plays her husband.
He was alright.
The little kid, Sonny
Pawar is my favorite.
Yeah, I thought Dev Patel was good.
It was just frustrating how much of a dick this guy was being for really no reason. That felt less like something a real life person would be doing and more like something that was written for a movie. For that kind of screenplay, that based on a true story audience, where really it's just manipulative narrative techniques. I was gonna be harsher on this film, but I'll be nice and just give it a 3 out of 6.
Congratulations, I just thought you were gonna give this like a 2. It seems like we've been arguing this whole review, but we're not that far off. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 6. It's cheesy. It's kind of an awards baity sort of movie.
Super baity.
Not Warren.
There were people.
Not Warren Beatty.
Fuck off. There were people crying.
Yeah, maybe we're just cynical.
The film critic dude you were talking to pulled out a fucking hanky and just.
It's not like rush out and go see this movie. It's more of like if you catch this on Netflix or you're bored one day and you want to take your mom or your girlfriend to go see a movie, go see this. Tomorrow we're gonna go see La La Land.
Woo!
A movie that we cannot fucking wait to see. It's director of Whiplash. It's a musical. It's Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone. It's probably going to win Best
I have
Picture.
been jerking off to this trailer for so long
As have I.
that when I come, it just shoots cobwebs. Thursday night, Rogue One.
A Star Wars story.
All we need to say.
Yeah.
From the film critic guy in the screening, he had already seen it. That was his first movie of the day, and he said he liked it.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've been a little bit skeptical, but leading up, but the response seems positive, so I'm definitely excited to check it out.
So if you like this shit, like button down there, subscribe button to let you know when new content's coming up. We got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram pages. His blog is liammgahan.wordpress.com. Reviews everything he sees. So if you want a less angry review of Lion, he's gonna put that up there probably by the time that I'm home, because that's how fucking fast he writes these goddamn things.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. I don't know. Oh yeah, I'll probably write tonight.
We've got our friend Noah from the Shin Gojira reviews. He has an Instagram, The Cinema Geek. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Y'all have a good night and take care.